Hey guys, Luke from Dalen here, and it has been a while since I've done a video like this, but today I'm going to be doing the top 5 magic weapons of Terraria 1.3. Now these are my personal opinion, so please do not flip out if you see that I've missed something. So, I'm going to grab the first one and we'll start it off. Alrighty guys, so I'm here with my 5th favourite weapon of Terraria 1.3. Now, it's a much lower rarity than any of the other weapons I'm going to show you today. It's only a red. Actually, that might be the highest rarity, but it's still a lot more early game compared relative to the rest of the weapons, as they're all solar flare weapons. So the reason I do like this weapon though so much, even though it's not as effective as any of the other weapons I'm going to be showing, is it's really good at clearing out a lot of enemies without you even having to aim. So I can shoot up here, we'll bounce around, and kill stuff. Low mana cost, can shoot for a long time. If you have the 3 boosts from the mana nebula active, it actually never run out of mana because that just regenerates mana enough for you to not need to worry about it. So that's another perk about it. It still does a decent amount of damage. It's not the most amazing against bosses. I'll summon Golem and I'll show how that goes. But it's not the most amazing against bosses, and I can admit that. But it's still a very viable weapon. Just trying to figure out how to summon it. So you can see, it's pretty powerful. I got a full magic loadout, so it won't be this powerful when you do get it, because that'll be right after you fish off. It's still very effective. So you've almost finished off the boss. And you can see, it's very good. Now again, it's not the best against single enemies, but I do love it against large masses of enemies, because it looks sick. It's like my favourite looking weapon in the game, and it's just effective. So I'll jump on to number 4 now. Alrighty, so number 4 is the Nebula Arcanum. Now you get this from crafting for the purple bits are called, from nebula pieces. So you get them from defeating the nebula boss, which is the purple boss during the solar events. So the only reason this isn't higher on my list is it's got a very slow rate of fire, and not a very slow fire, but the projectile move speed is pretty slow. Now other than that, it's a very good weapon. It does home much like the razor blade, except it won't move as fast or go around walls as well. But this one does much more damage to larger bosses. Golem them up. This one is going to kill it much stronger than much faster than what we just used, which was the razor blade. So it's already done. It's crazy fast. Crazy sweet. So we'll jump back home and I'll show how it jumps. It feels against the destroyer. Alrighty guys, so I'm just running to my arena, still using the mythical Nebula Arcanum, and I decided this would be a good time to show you my loadout. So I have Nebula armor, of course, best magic armor. I got menacing lightning boots, menacing solar wings, menacing celestial stone, a menacing source emblem, and a menacing destroy emblem. So this is a very damage heavy class. I don't have much defense, but oh well, I'll survive. So let's jump into the destroyer and see how he goes. There you go. So this one will do a ridiculous amount of damage. This boss does have 80,000 health, so just remember that from that. And we're back in it. Straight in. Just about gone. So you can see it is quite a fast kill for something with 80,000 health. It would be much faster than razor blade could ever do, but that's pretty much it. So this one is much better against enemies with large health. So if you come like up against a Hallow's chest or something like that in the underworld, I reckon this is a very good weapon to use. But I'm gonna jump out and show you number 3 now. Alrighty guys, so I'm down to number 3. So that means you only have 2 left after this, if you guys can't do maths. That's fucking retarded. But pretty much this is the Nebula Blaze. Now the best modifier you can get with this is Demonic, as it has no knockback at all. But the reason I do like this one a bit more than the Nebula Arcanum, man, these late game magic weapons are really hard to pronounce, is the projectiles travel much faster. I don't know if you've noticed, that's a biggie for me. Again, this is my personal opinion, so don't burn me at a stake and call me a fuckboy, just my opinion. So this one tracks a lot better as well. It moves way faster, and I think it looks prettier. It's one of the prettiest looking things in the game. When you are hitting enemies, it also makes a secondary kind of effect come off. Another fist that shoots. It's a bit blue and light and does more damage. It's larger. So right, see, yeah, a blue one there has a blue explosion. So they move faster. that does a bit more damage. You can see this actually doesn't do as much damage as the Nebula Arcanum, as it doesn't do piercing damage. And there's a much slower rate of fire, but in all honesty, I do like this one more just because it's way faster rate of fire. But if you are fighting bosses, maybe the Nebula Arcanum is the way to go. So I'm just juking him out. I'm not going to fight the Destroyer with this just because it would be a horrible example of why I like this weapon, but I will jump down into the monster field and show you what's up. So, as you can see, Salamander, this is my faster killing stuff. I believe. I might be wrong. Whatever. Deal. My opinion. Okay, I'll jump out and show you number 2 now. Getting down to the real guns. Alrighty guys, we are down to number 2, and this one is the Lunar Flare. Now, I actually forgot to modify this with Demonic. Again, this can't get a legendary modifier, a mythic modifier, so Demonic is the best one this can get, but it is still a ridiculously powerful weapon. So you can see, even at its lower, not even mythical state, it still does 40 more damage than the mythical Nebula Arcanum, and I just reckon it's a ridiculously powerful weapon. So for those of you who haven't used it, it's similar to the Blizzard Staff, except it can pierce through blocks, which the Arcanum couldn't do. So if there was an enemy down there, I could hit him, and it explodes on impact, unlike the other one. So I'll summon the Destroyer because this is good against the Destroyer, I believe, because of its explosive damage. Let's see how we go. This is quite a mana-hungry weapon. That doesn't really matter though. When you just late game, that really doesn't matter. So took a solid 6 seconds. You know, tough shit. But that's pretty much it. So we're gonna jump down, and I'm gonna show you against normal monsters. Alrighty guys, so we're back at the farm, and I'm going to show you how this goes against more casual monsters, so skeleton archers and whatnot. So, they've decided to stop spawning. Probably the annoying guys from, I've killed myself. The skeleton merchant will be around, and he'll be stopping spawns because he's a spud. But yeah, this one isn't as good as smaller monsters because the projectile speed is slower and it takes longer to get to, as they come from the surface and not from you. So this one is more of a boss weapon or a large enemy's weapon, just like the Nebula Arcanum. So it's a different kind of tier to the Nebula Blaze and Razorblade Typhoon. So we'll jump down to number 1. Alrighty guys, so we are down to the number 1 weapon. You may have already guessed it, it is the Last Prism. So this weapon is ridiculous, it looks ridiculous, and it uses a ridiculous amount of mana. Pretty much everything about this weapon is ridiculous, but I just picked up a Blessed Apple, and we're going to shoot rainbows off it. But the reason I like this weapon so much is it's just fucking powerful. I'm also going to die. But it's just such a powerful weapon. You pretty much can't do any more damage per second with any weapon in the game from this. The only issue I see with it at all is it uses way too much mana, and it doesn't follow your cursor to the second it takes a while for it to catch up. But I guess that's just their way of balancing it. Those are both negligible because you do so much damage, everything's dead by the time you run out of mana, and the fact that it's just too powerful for you to care about how slow it is. It's like a tank. It might move slow, but it fucks shit up. So I'll jump up to the Destroyer and show you in how many seconds it can kill that. I think the world record is like less than a second, like 0.1 seconds. This is killed the Destroyer, but let's shoot down a few golems. Let's just see how this goes against golem. Some of them out of it. Oh, here we go. Golem number 1. Oh, see what I mean? Runs out of mana incredibly. Yeah, so it's already gone. I'll do it again just because I kind of scrubbed the mana regulation right there. So let's go. Down to 19. Okay, just down here. I was hitting a block with that. Just one block there. And he's gone. Again. In fact, it's ridiculously fast. Anyway, I'll see you guys up at the Destroyer. Alrighty guys, so I am back with the Demonic Last Prism against the boss of the Destroyer. So here we go. I'm gonna wake him up and let's go. Okay. Give me 1 second to find a good spot to shoot. And he's gone. Bam, and then dirty's gone. So we'll do it one more time in case you missed. That time I didn't even need to worry about running out of mana because he's dead before He's dead before you even run out. That's how powerful it is. Let's do one more for old time's sake. He's gone. He's gone. So, those are my 5 favourite weapons in Terraria 1.3. Again, this is an opinion, so if you want to complain, send your complaints to PewDiePie. He'll care just as much as I do. Send them to the Swedish Prime Minister of the neighbouring country, Uzbekistan. I really don't care if you're sad that your favourite weapon didn't get on, because it's an opinion. But thank you for watching, guys. I will hope to see you soon, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Have a good day.